Hello and welcome. This is going to be my Black Friday pickups and record store day, since I just kind of started getting back into the vinyl. I just found out about record store day having a Black Friday as well. So I'm going to start kind of by store of where I went. First place I went was Target. I had two two records I was looking for, and luckily they still had them. I was gonna pick them up regardless, but Target was actually having a deal, their normal sale, buy two get one free. So first one I picked up was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. They actually had what I was still looking for, because when I was online it was saying that my local one only had 2 copies of one, 3 copies of another. Show it here. This is what was this? Target exclusive red and yellow swirl. Pretty a lot of yellow on the back side. Yeah. That was one. Where's the, put that back in. But the jacket, plain paper jacket. I'll put that back in later. Oh, and it is a gatefold. So there's the artwork on the inside. And show the other one. The blue label looks pretty much almost the same. Kind of it looks like a banana on that one. That was the second one. All right, then the next album that I picked up that I was looking for was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Target exclusive. Target exclusive on this one is Orange Swirl. The track link. So on the deluxe editions you get the soundtrack, which are artists, and then the score, the composed music. So it was a little bit better. I love the inside of this one. With the cassette tapes, all their little mixtapes. That I do like for that gatefold. And this also plain paper jacket. It says Orange Swirl, but it's really kind of hard to see swirling in it. It just looks more orange on that one. And what's the other one? So the buy two get one free prices. The first Guardians was supposed to be about 25, ended up being I think closer to 18. And Volume 2 was supposed to be 30, and it came up to like 20, 21. The second one. See, a little lighter, much harder for you guys to see on video, but it's a little bit lighter in a couple spots. So technically it's just more orange, at least the one that I got, the swirling part. And then the one that was supposed to be free, because the way Target does it, the prices come down and change. So this one I got was the Disney 100 kind of hard to see up here with all that the chromium. You can see Mickey Mouse's head. And there's an alternate cover for this as well. The original cover has full-size Mickey on it, and Walmart has one that looks similar to this, but it doesn't have the eye section. It's just more like the silhouette of the ears, and the whole soundtrack is a different thing. But the full-size body is the same one as the Target. You can't even see the track listing there, so you got to open the gatefold to see the track listing, if you can even read any of that. But Target's exclusive was they were on silver vinyl. That's the extra of getting it on this one from Target. So that was my buy two, get one free. This one was supposed to be about 28, and this one dropped down to, I think, 18, 19. The Disney one, they actually put it in the better bag. The other disc, the exact same gray. So as I went looking around for record store day, there was one record I was looking for. So I worked my way north through Orlando, hitting record stores as I was popping up looking for them. The first store I found, and that was the other thing, none of them advertised what time they were even opening for Black Friday. One guy had told me at one of the stores, he goes, "Oh, we're not allowed to advertise that," which I think is BS. I told him, well, I looked online and Target said they were opening at 6, so why couldn't you do it? Regardless, so I'd already missed getting early, but the first store I went to said they didn't get any of that one title I was looking for in, and but I did buy some stuff. Not a lot at the stores because I didn't want to spend all day looking, but I definitely told them I'd be coming back, and picked up a couple records while I was there. And these were all, each one I picked up at this one store was $1, is the ones that I picked up. And I picked up Burt Bacharach, the Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid soundtrack. So that was $1. Record looks really good shape. The second one I picked up, I was really happy to kind of find this. I mean, I don't know about some of these weird things that exist, but there was some songs on here that I knew that I really liked, and this is from Ronco record label, which I remember Ronco. It's called Funny Bones Favorites. Track listing that I knew that I wanted was Rick Dees. He's a DJ. Did one called Disco Duck, which I liked a lot, which I thought was on here. It was pretty funny. The Hollywood Argyles, Alley Oop. What was it? Ray Stevens has got 2 tracks on here. Harry the Hairy Ape and Ahab the Arab. I love Ray Stevens' comical side more than he did his earlier stuff. The Clovers, Love Potion number 9. The Coasters, Yakety Yak. Dave Seville doing the Witch Doctor. See the track listings on there. But those are some of the ones that I knew. So I was really kind of excited to get that for $1. Pretty cool to find some old stuff. And the last album I picked up there was Herb Alpert's Tijuana Brass. South of the Border. The one I want, because I remember my parents having it, and when you know the cover is the whipped cream, where the girl's sitting there and she's just covered in whipped cream. That's the album that I'm looking for, because I mean, from my childhood, you don't forget that kind of cover. So that was at the first record store I went to. The second record store I went to, they had said they just sold the one record I was looking for. But so I looked around, and I found a Laserdisc. They actually had a Laserdisc there. This is more on Plat X2 would appreciate this one. I found this, and this is a first 6 Charlie Chaplin films, a first national collection. Soldier Arm, Sunnyside, A Day's Pleasure, The Idle Class, Payday, The Pilgrim. I found on Laserdisc, and I paid, crap, what did I pay for this? I think I paid $5 for this? I can't, now I don't remember. I remember what I paid for the other item. I don't remember what I paid for this one. But I was surprised to find Laserdisc. They had another Chaplin there on Laserdisc, but I was like, I have that on Criterion. I don't need that. But this is at least stuff that I did not see on Criterion. And this is a gatefold, which is a lot of information. It's got all the track listings and chapters of where information is. But I was very surprised to find that at a record store. Not too much, but they also had, I picked up only one. I paid $4 for this. It was DVD On the Road in a Snapper. So this is the one thing I have noticed with all the record stores that I went into. They sell DVDs and Blu-rays. So if you're out hunting and thrifting looking for stuff, check an actual record store, because I did not know that they carried that stuff. The prices are, so, like I said, I paid $4 for that, so that's not really thrift store price for a DVD. But that's why it's like more of a pick and choose. So the next record store I went into, they said they just didn't even do the record store day for Black Friday. So they didn't get anything in for me to check. But I did find some more vinyl that I picked up, just kind of looking kind of quick. This one I'm really happy about finding. Best of Alan Sherman. His big hit for me that I know because I've been listening to it on the radio is Hello Mudda, Hello Fada. But then it also has a new 1964 version on here as well. But get in track listings. But this was pretty happy to find that. So this is the kind of stuff that I'm more or less looking for on vinyl, stuff that I don't seem to really see on DVDs or whatnot. And the other vinyl I picked up, the Sherman, I paid $4. It was supposed to be $5 at 20% off, so it dropped down to $4. The next one was supposed to be $3, dropped down to $2.60, and that is a Charlie Daniels Band, Full Moon. I actually remember having this during my teen years. Don't know what happened to it, but this has the Legend of the Woolly Swamp was the big hit on here, is why I picked that one up. back then. Then the last record store I went to had what I was looking for, which I'd seen that they'd posted online. They had it, but I didn't like their price. So that's why I was going to the other ones first, because supposedly the price was supposed to be 29 something, so 30 bucks. And they had it listed at 37 or 36. 36. Yeah, 36. So $6 higher than the other. This is really not worth that extra money. It's only one record. And I saw that with a lot of the record store day stuff. The prices were just outrageous. But get to the one that I picked up. That is the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Black Friday it did. Record store day, Black Friday. So I'm glad that I found it. I don't like the price I paid for it, because after tax it came up to like $38 and some change for one record. So it wasn't even a double. I mean, the double Guardians of the Galaxy were supposed to be at 30, 35, but I can't see spending drastic amounts of money for vinyl. It's way too much. So I'm gonna keep thrifting. But here's the slip on the inside of it. Real nice. But I love the vinyl. It is, what does the jacket say on there? It says clear vinyl with green and red splatter. So that one is awesome. So, I mean, I only bought the one because of the reasoning. There's a record store in Pennsylvania that I was watching their videos, and they had marked showing the price was supposed to be $30. So I'm not happy that this guy's store, but he had mentioned to me that their rent has gone up, so they're relying on tourists and stuff, and a lot of their prices were high on just some stuff that I had been looking at. Like I had mentioned, movies. He's got movies. They were much more expensive. They were like $10. So, and I knew of this store because back 20, 30 years ago, when I actually used to work for a distributor, I actually had come up here to Orlando from Miami because I used to look around for promotional CDs, which would be like exclusive. I would look for exclusive things, like the promotional ones. Sometimes they have different artwork on them, and not that you would get in retail. Some of them I'd find the singles that were exclusive, that they would give out to radio stations, and they'd have extra track on it that wasn't even on something else. So there's some odd stuff to them. That is what I used to hunt for back in the day. So the last few things I got, I picked up at Target. Started at Target, ending at Target. I did find one video game for the Switch, only because it was the only one they had in stock. Because I went, and when I started my journey on Friday, it was an hour and a half after the store opened. So, and I did not know what, I never know what the stores really have, because I don't look. I just kind of go in, find what I can find, and be happy with it. But I ended up getting Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe for the Switch. This was dropped down to $30 from, they say, the $60 price. So was happy to get that to add to my Switch collection. Then for the included on is the buy two get one free, which was great because I found one title that I was really looking for. Actually, I found two that I was looking for. But anyway, so because this couple of stores, they were out of a lot of stuff, so I didn't even know they existed. First one was Cocaine Bear, which I'd seen in a couple of the stores. I was like, okay, for $10, I don't mind getting it. So after the price drop, came to $6.67. So we got Cocaine Bear with the slip. I mean, I'd seen that and I enjoyed watching it. The first one that I found, this is when I started hunting in the store for more titles so I could actually get the buy one, get one price. So that's why I grabbed Cocaine Bear for sure, because it was something I was wanting. But Dungeons and Dragons was Honor Among Thieves. So this was one I was wanting. I know earlier it was on 4K, but it doesn't include the Blu-ray. So right now I don't have a 4K player or TV, so it's pointless for me to buy only a 4K if there's not a Blu-ray in it. So this is why I have it to watch, which I'm fine with the slip. So I was happy to get that. The last one that I found, which was the one that I really was looking forward to. I did not even know that this was, and that one as well was at $10. So it came to $6.67. This one, I was shocked that this was $10 because I didn't see it and marked at 10. I scanned it and it scanned at 10. So its price came down to $6.66. So one of them ended up being $6.66 out of $6.67. But this was the first season of The Last of Us for $10. Actually $6.66. And in my favorite slip, but I have noticed lately that a lot of these now I've been seeing in Target don't have slips on them, and they're sealed with the slip on them. So I was glad because the store I saw had one without a slip, but I just assumed that somebody took it and stuck it in that little box with the $10 movies. And I found this one over in the shelf in the regular section. So it's always good to check both sections when you're looking for stuff. So I grabbed it, walked over, scanned it, just to see what the price was going to be, and I could not believe that it came out of that. So as a little bonus, I'm going to show something else that I picked up at Target a couple days before Black Friday and everything else, which kind of got me right back into doing the vinyl. And I picked up in their clearance section. This was $6 something, so it was probably about $7. And that is, you can't really even see it. I'm sure you're not even going to see it, even if I can take that off. Probably still can't see it. But it is the Foo Fighters. But Here We Are, the album title. And this is on just black vinyl. It actually says it on the sticker. It says black vinyl. But since it's an album I didn't have by Foo Fighters or anything, I figured that was worth picking up for $6. Then the last one, you can probably maybe figure it out. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This was dropped down to 12 from like 35. So that's why I started grabbing. So now I have all the Guardians of the Galaxy on soundtracks on vinyl. Don't have them any other way, so I'm kind of happy about that. And this is Target exclusive blue and purple vinyl. Gatefold. So I didn't seem to do a lot for Black Friday otherwise. At least they actually put these in. You know, people hate these things if they're not the fancy ones, but you know what? I'd rather have more artwork on there. I can fix that later. So here's the purple one. And then the last one would be the blue one. But it also came with a little poster inside. Nothing on the other side of it. And that one's got different artwork on that jacket. And blue. That's a really nice looking blue. But that is all that I pretty much got during Black Friday. I will be getting another video sorted up for my trip I ran the week before to Daytona and hit some Goodwills. And I had to go to Buc-ee's and get my barbecue. This is the whole reason I even went. But I always make other plans while I'm running around. So before I used to go to Buc-ee's and do Dollar Tree. Since Dollar Tree don't seem to get shit now, until I find more, I'm not going to do Dollar Tree like I used to. So thrifting is the way to go, and just find things as well. But hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and I will get the next video out ASAP. Thanks.